Luke, many congratulations. Off and running here at the Winmau World Masters. How did you enjoy that first time playing this cutthroat format?
Yeah, it's really tough. It's like you say, cutthroat, and I felt myself struggling at the start for the first couple of legs, but I managed to grow into it a little bit, and I think I was a little bit gutted about missing the 3 darts to win 3-0. When you do that, you're getting 2 legs away from winning, so it's like the Worlds, when you lose a set from winning the game, and all of a sudden you're 3 legs away again, so yeah, it's really tough, but really happy with the way I bounced back. Again, I missed 3 darts to win, but yeah, I got maybe a bit fortunate, and yeah, I thought my performance overall was good, just in the crucial moments it was a little bit dodgy.
Sometimes you've been slow starting, and you say that yourself. Was that something you were cautious of and not wanting to slow start because of the cutthroat format?
Yeah, I am a slow starter. Sometimes I struggled to get going at the start, but managed to do it in the end. I think to win the first set was always crucial. If you go 1-0 down in such a short format, it can become a big task. So for me, yeah, it was really important that to win that first set. Then I showed in the next 2 sets, like when I'm ahead, I get good confidence. But Joe's a fantastic player, really tough player to beat, and he showed a lot of grit and determination there. And if I would have slipped up again, he was there to take advantage. So yeah, I had to be on my best abilities there.
How important is it for you to obviously win this and send out a bit of a marker before the Premier League starts?
Yeah, I'm done with the things about thinking about sending out markers, to be honest. I'm just here to enjoy myself and win as much as I can. I'm not here to win this tournament with the biggest averages ever. I just want to win it, and if it's ugly or it's amazing, it's a bonus. So for me, it's no markers are being sent out, even if I win it. I just, for the next 5 years, I just want to win as much as I can and give the fans a lot of enjoyment and play to the best of my ability. Thank you.
Luke, congrats on tonight. A little bit's time's passed since Alexandra Palace. Have you had time to reflect on what it was like for yourself, and what do you take away from it?
Yeah, I've reflected. I just lost to a better performance. There's nothing else in my mind to reflect on. I just lost to the better player, and that's it. Peter was fantastic. His finishing was, I think, I see a stat, was the best finishing anybody's ever had over percentage-wise over 4 sets. So you just got to shake the man's hand and say the better player won. That's it. That's all I can reflect on.
You see this as a big year for yourself. Obviously, it's the first time you're going to be defending some of the titles you won a couple of years ago. You're looking forward to a big year?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people say that, you're defending so much money, but I'd rather be defending it than not, because if you're not defending it, you've never won it. So I think a lot of people know that there's a few rumours going about that maybe the world gets £1 million. I don't know personally, but if the world champion gets £1 million, it don't matter what you're defending. Whoever wins the worlds is number 1. So if I go and win the worlds, I'm world number 1, I stay there. So that's all you got to worry about now. I think what happens in between is never going to match up to being the world champion. So I want to win loads and I want to enjoy myself this year, but of course, if I want to stay at world number 1, then I'm going to have to win the world championships.
Well done, Luke. Thank you.
Luke, I know you're very close with Joe, and there's a lot of respect. Just a word for Joe. Obviously, you came into this having climbed Mount Kilimanjaro. How inspiring was that?
Amazing. Joe is obviously one of my top friends on tour. I really love him. He's top guy. He's one of the funniest guys. But to do that, it takes a level of skill. He's telling me a lot of things about it. Obviously, we sat on the same table in the back room, and it takes an awful level of determination to climb Mount Kilimanjaro, and he did it. And he's not had so much preparation into this. He sacrificed a lot. So yeah, I think it's amazing what he's achieved. And sometimes in life, this is all a great game, but when you do things like that, it's really commendable. So yeah, fair play to him, and he's raised a lot of money. So yeah, fair. I'm really
For yourself, you're gradually ticking off each major, but this one in the Premier League must be. You're gradually ticking off each major title, but this one in the Premier League must be pretty high on your agenda this year.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, winning the Premier League would be one of the ones on the top of my agenda this year. I know it wouldn't be a triple crown in the same year, but a triple crown to just win them all 3. Win the Worlds, win the match play, which I've done. To win the Premier League now would obviously top it off. So yeah, of course, that's one of the main goals. And of course, everybody wants to win this one because it's the first, initial one of the Masters in the PDC, so the proper one. So yeah, I think a lot of players want to win this one as well. So that's my 2 goals this year.
Luke, 12 months ago you entered the year as the world champion. Now the former world champion. Does that change the mindset at all?
No, not at all. I think for me, former or current, means the same. You know, you're world champion, and that'll always live for me. If I never win another one, I've always got it to look back on. So yeah, I think for me that achievement has been unlocked. But of course, I don't want to settle on one. I want to win as many as I can. But yeah, you're kind of not worrying about world championships anymore. It's a massive season ahead. There's so many games, so many tournaments, so many battles you got to come up against. So yeah, you're obviously looking forward to the future, and I'm hoping for myself it's another solid year. Hopefully I win some more majors, and when I go into the world, it's a lot better campaign for myself. And so whoever wins the world will be world number one. And of course I want to keep that, but I have to win the world championships.
It's strange to say about the world number one, but do you feel like you're not being talked about enough at the moment with everything that's happened over the past sort of 4 weeks?
You guys are the media, you tell me. I mean, I don't know. I don't really look into it much. Luke's the world champion, so everyone's going to talk about him regardless. But yeah, I think I get my fair share, so I'm not too fussed, to be honest. I'm just happy to be in the background and just be the guy that turns up, and everyone knows that's dangerous, to be honest. So I'm really happy with my life, and I'm just going to continue to work hard, be a tough player to beat, and that's all I care about. I'm really privileged in the position I'm in right now anyway.